Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kara. If you are a college student, this video is for you, especially if you are in your last semester or even your last year. This is especially for you. I'm posting this video now in hopes that it reaches somebody, it helps somebody somewhere out there before your final semester or even your final year starts. I really don't want anyone to make the same mistake I did because college is expensive, y'all. So please, for the sake of your bank account and your sanity, listen to what I am going to say to you. Today's video is for a college student, whether you are just beginning or you are ending, you're heading into your final semester. I thought this would be a great time of year to post this video because even though it's been a while since I was in college, this is the beginning of the school year. I know people are getting back into college. Hopefully though, you don't see this too late and it's not too late to avoid the same mistake that I made in my final semester. Let me just tell you right off the bat what you need to do to avoid making the same mistake that I made. You need to double check that you are going to meet all the requirements needed to graduate. Double check the general university graduation requirements, your major or school requirements, and your minor requirements. That last one is something I failed to do. In college, I was pursuing a Bachelor of Arts degree in English, Language, and Literature, and in my second year, I decided to add the Spanish minor after having taken one Spanish class. However, in my third year, I decided to graduate early. I was sure I would meet all the requirements for my major, I knew that, and for the minor, and I would have enough credits to graduate. So I got an email about 1 month before graduation, in other words, well into my final semester, informing me, you are not going to meet the requirements for your minor. Please confirm that you want it removed from your transcript. This came as a complete and utter shock. On one hand, I was so anxious to be done, and I was even graduating in 3 years. I was really that anxious to get out of there. So on one hand, I was so anxious to be done, I just wanted to say, fine, take it off. Just let me go. Especially since minors aren't that important. I mean, they're called minors for a reason and they don't even appear on the degree. But on the other hand, I'd already put work into this minor and I'd expected to complete it. And I would hate to think that later on I might regret having removed it. When I got this email, what I did was talk to the advisor for the Spanish department. And to my surprise, it was a different advisor from the one I had previously talked to when I was adding the major in the first place. So what happened was when I started at university in orientation the summer before my first semester, I took a placement exam for Spanish and I placed into level 3. Now, the requirements for the minor started in level 2. I thought, since I had placed out of level 2, that I didn't need that course to complete the minor, since I already completed all the other courses, which was correct. But I did not realize that I would have to take another Spanish course to make up for those 3 credits, because all minors have a minimum of 15 credits, at least at my school, and by the end of my semester, my final semester, I would only have 12 credits completed. As I was talking this through with the advisor, he even mentioned that they changed advisors because some things were not made very clear in the past. So I would like to think this is not entirely my fault, but I still want you to avoid making the same mistake. I discussed my options with the advisor and I even considered making an appeal. I went to the appeals office to at least see if they could cover the cost or give me some sort of scholarship, but I didn't really have everything I needed to complete the appeal. The problem was that I didn't have proof that I met with the first advisor because it was more of an informal meeting. Either way, I would have to complete one more course for Spanish, which was a bummer because there was an extra course I was taking that semester that I ended up really not liking, and I could have used those 3 extra credits space to be filled with a Spanish course. I could have easily replaced that with a Spanish course if it were at the beginning of the semester, but I didn't find all this out until 1 month before graduation, which, as anyone who has been in college knows, that is way past the class change date. So it was too late. So I decided to just take the final course I would need to complete my Spanish minor over the summer. The advisor told me of an online course that he was teaching, so I could still take it from home since I was an out-of-state student, but he also said he would give me permission, since this was sort of an extenuating circumstance, to take an equivalent course at a different university. What I ended up doing is completing a Spanish course that was at the university right in my hometown. The course that I took was actually really great. It was a super small group, maybe about 6 or 8 students total, and it was taught by a grad professor who was super cool, and I actually improved my pronunciation a lot in that course. It really helped out since I was moving to Honduras right after that, and the professor was just equally serious about the course and serious about wanting us to learn and improve as he was about making it fun and making it enjoyable for us. At the end of the semester, I still went to graduation. I didn't go to my school major specific graduation. Honestly, I don't know if I would have been allowed there, but I went to the general one, but I didn't even say our name. So I still went to graduation at the end of the spring semester, even though technically I would have been graduating graduating all the way in the winter. No, not happening. I was out of there. So technically, I don't know if I was supposed to walk anyways, but I just went to the general one where we didn't walk because there was too many people anyways. So here's my warning to you. Please, 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 please double check that you are going to meet all the requirements for your major, for your minor. Even though it's a minor, you still worked for it. And make sure you have those 15 or however many credits you need to complete it. Just make sure you're going to meet all these requirements before your last semester, especially before registration closes and you can't change your classes. So that is my story. This happened to me when I was in college. I graduated in 3 years, so yes, if I had taken a 4th year, this probably wouldn't have happened, but also I just wanted to be done. And I'm so thankful that at least I was allowed to take a course at another university because this happened to me, because things were kind of unclear, and I'm just grateful that at the end of the day, I got my minor. So that's my story. I pray it doesn't happen to you. If you know someone graduating, if you know someone going into college or going into their last year, please share this with them. I hope it helps. I hope this helps at least one person out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I post lots of videos about learning Spanish, about expat life, about life in the Dominican Republic. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.